Brown's administration, however, gave no sign of giving up. Other key water districts serving vast farmland in the most productive agricultural state and millions of residents still have to weigh in, including the behemoth Metropolitan Water District of Southern California. "I don't think a no vote is the end of the story," said Metropolitan's general manager, Jeffrey Keitlinger. "We don't live in a world where we can just turn off the projects and walk away." Keitlinger sees a path to launch the project before Brown leaves office next year. "It's impossible to predict what form it will take before all the water districts have voted on whether they're in or out." The proposed 35-mile-long, 56-kilometer-long tunnels, however, can't survive as it's drawn up now without big players, such as Westlands, said Keitlinger, who entertains the possibility of a scaled-down project. Current plans call for building twin tunnels east of San Francisco to deliver water from the Sacramento River mostly to farms and cities hundreds of miles away in central and southern California. Backers say the tunnels will stabilize flows, save endangered fish species, and ensure a reliable water supply. However, critics say it will be used to drain Northern California dry and further harm native fish. It is California's most ambitious water project in more than 50 years when state and federal officials launched a hard-fought campaign to win support for building the current system of reservoirs, pumping stations and canals. Westlands farmers on Tuesday became the first of several large water districts to vote, pulling out after having spent millions over more than a decade on drawing up plans and calculating costs. "The shake-up forced a big moment for the players to take stock of the whole water system," said Jay Lund, a leading state water expert at the University of California, Davis. "It's a strategic opportunity to make a strategic political decision," he said. Among the options are building a single tunnel to serve just municipal districts rather than two, in what Lund called the garden hose option, or burrowing one now with the option for a second one later, if it's needed. Sacramento-San Joaquin River Delta is such a vital water source for California that somebody will always be advancing projects, Lund said. In Northern California, the source of much of the state's water, Westlands vote won cheers from farmers who have fought the project for years. They contend the tunnels, and their decade-long construction, would have further harmed the Delta and San Francisco Bay, destroyed their farms and doomed many sleepy Gold Rush-era towns. "Does this project end with that vote?" "I don't know," said Russell Van Loban-Sells, speaking by cell phone Wednesday from his vineyard where one of the giant water intakes for the tunnels would go. "There'll be a lot of politics and a lot of arm twisting and that kind of thing." U.S. Representative John Garamendi, a Democrat from the Delta, said it was a matter of time before Central California farmers, such as those who are part of Westlands, realized that high cost and uncertainty would crush the project. Brown, also a Democrat, had floated a similar plan 4 decades ago during his first 2 terms as governor, aiming to build a canal around the Delta to ship water south. Brown could not let go of it, said Garamendi, who pushes for more water storage and fortifying levees. Another major supporter that has yet to vote, Kern County Water Agency, called it a good project. "I do think if we don't go ahead with the tunnels, California in 20 years will look back on this as a mistake," General Manager Curtis Creel said. Nick Meyer reported from Sonoma.